G'day folks, how are we? Well, I hope. Thank you for tuning in and showing an interest in my new game, LoveQuest: A New Dawn. This is my very first devlog, and so I'm very excited. The purpose of this devlog is just to announce the game and show you some introductory gameplay. First of all, LoveQuest: A New Dawn. It's an NSFW romance visual novel style RPG. A clean version is being considered, however, the playable demo that I'm looking to release within the month and the initial release, full release of the game will be NSFW, so please be warned. This video, this devlog will be clean, however, so don't worry about that. So yeah, let's just jump right in. New game, Aaron, he's the one and only playable character at the moment. I'm looking to add more. But these arrows will only scroll through his poses at the moment. Here's some background info on Aaron. This is highly subject to change, okay, so don't be warned. Here are his starting stats. If you hover over these question marks, it tells you how these stats impact the game. So anyway, confirm, head into the game. Just like any RPG, you need, this is the very first quest. And it tells you, I won't bore you with it, it just tells you to go to the tavern to see Frank. But before completing the quest, let's look at these buttons and icons down here. Energy, okay, energy is just, you need energy to do anything in the game. Let's head into the tavern now actually, and you'll see that our energy will fall. Okay, it's fallen by 9. And there are various ways of replenishing your energy. One way is by using consumables. So if you open our inventory, we've got 2 sweet apples and an energy elixir. Hover over to see that energy elixir restores 40 energy, while sweet apples restore 5 energy. 40 energy, we only need 9, so that the elixir would be overkill. So let's just have an apple, see what happens. Right click. Yep. So we've replenished 5 energy, so fantastic. That's how the inventory works. Consumables are just one category of item. Next we've got gear. This is where you basically equip gears, and gear will give you non-permanent stat bonuses, which will be reflected here. And throughout the game you'll be given stat points, and these are permanent adjustments, whereas gear are non-permanent. And gear, any stats coming from gear will be shown in blue. Any permanent stats will be in green, and orange is just your total number of points in that stat. And moving on, quest log. As you guys know, we've got the tavern visit quest. It's a very simple one. Go to the tavern and find Frank. There are no requirements. If there are, they should be shown here. For example, you need 3 bags of flour. Here are the rewards. You get a short sword and a bit of gold. And if you hover over the short sword, whether it be here or in your inventory or the equipment tab, you can see how much it sells for, or its stats and whatnot. We have no completed quests at the moment. Next is the skill tree. Here, as you saw, he's got abilities and stuff like that. As you progress through the game, you can learn new abilities and passives, so they'll be in your pool and you can mix and match. You can't replace this one though, because this is a basic ability. This is unique to Aaron. But yeah, see, you can move these back into the pool, so on and so forth. Okay. Next, we've got relations. So here are all your potential love interests. Here are the levels, the relationship levels in the game. The ultimate objective of the game being to marry one of these women and start a family with them. Next, we've got the bestiary. This is all the enemies that you'll find throughout the game. If you hover over them, it'll tell you their stats, what they drop, where you can find them, and you can actually do simulated combat here. If you click on them, you can fight them in simulated combat. And simulated combat differs from real combat because it has no real consequences. In real combat, if you're defeated in real combat, you'll lose a life here. As you can see, you've only got 3. That's one way of losing the game. So yeah, here are the bandit's abilities, and he has a passive as well, and his stats. And yeah, I'll just show you quickly that you can. Okay, that was a very that just one-shot him basically. But let's allow ourselves to get hit. So yeah, he's just shanked us. That cheeky bastard. Okay, let's run away. That's really loud. Sorry about that if that was very jarring. But as you saw, you know, he stabbed us a couple times. We died. We used our Phoenix passive, which reincarnates us, so on and so forth. I'll go through this far more comprehensively in the combat devlog. So stay tuned. Next is the crafting table, where you know, craft items, obviously. I've tried to make this as intuitive as possible. So bandages are made of linen scrap and clarifor, and it'll tell you what you have and what you don't in your inventory. So apple pie. We've got a couple of apples. See, it's shown in green because you have it. Anyway, yeah. So last thing we'll do is just quickly complete this quest. Let's go see Frank. As I said, you've got all these different sub-locations. Okay, like the main hall, the bar and stuff with the tavern. Let's go see Frank in the bedroom. This is a spare bedroom. You know, if you're going to try to go into Frank's room or Laurie's room, it just won't let you at the moment because Laurie's a complete stranger. Why would she let you into her room? Why would you be allowed into her room? So let's go see Frank in the guest bedroom. Sorry if that was very loud, but here's the ending. Tells you that the quest has been completed, what you received, just a summary, and here's the ending dialogue. I won't bore you with this quickly, and you can just use your scroll wheel to go through that, or you can click the next button. What happened there is you said, "Hey Frank, I'm here," and Frank gave you the short sword, which will equip. By right-clicking, goes in there, and then our stats will have changed. Anyway, so we've said, "Hi Frank, we're here," and Frank's given us the items, and then you know, we've asked Frank, "Hey, look, the first thing I need is a job. Can you point me in the right direction?" And Frank has said, "Yeah, head over." And he's given you a quest. He said, "Meet Jimin. Go and find Jimin, and you'll gain XP experience with her." And I've just configured it in a way so that you level up with her by meeting her. So I'll show you that happening as well, actually. So let's leave, and here's the map. And you know, as the quest log said, it says find Jimin. We can do that quite easily by hovering over any place that has a pulsing heart. If you hover over it, it'll show you who's there. But here, the exclamation mark shows you that there's a quest objective there. If you hover over the cafe, Jimin is here, and she's also an objective. So let's go there. All right, and let's. We know she's in the bathroom, but you know, this is the counter, this is the kitchen. So let's go complete this quest. And bang. So as you saw, we just leveled up with her as well. Given the like that's what the fanfare and all that stuff was. Here's the ending dialogue for that. Just hello, Frank sent me here. He said you potentially had a job for me, blah blah blah. And now you'll see that you're acquainted. And where'd that 4 come from? Anyway, I'll sort that out. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you know, I hope that demonstrates, gives you an idea of what to look forward to. Before I go, however, just want to quickly plug this. As I said, I'm a solo dev, and I've got mouths to feed. So you know, if you appreciate what I'm doing here, and if you like what you see, please consider supporting me on Patreon. I'll leave my Patreon link in the description, or the text version of the devlog. And by becoming a supporter, you can look forward to various benefits. depending on how you choose to support me. But you know, one of many perks is that you know, you'll get to communicate with me directly on Discord or whatever, and that way you can make suggestions, give me feedback, and yeah. For further details, just head on over to the Patreon. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll keep these devlogs coming. Thank you for now. Thank you and bye for now. Cheers.